Have you ever noticed how every diet seems to think that all other diets are wrong? One person's saying, don't eat meat. Someone else is saying, eat loads of meat. Then you've got people cutting carbs, cutting fat. Honestly, it can be a bit confusing. But while I've been learning more about nutrition, I've noticed something really interesting. Despite all of their differences, they actually agree on one really important thing. And if you're trying to eat healthier, I think this might be the one thing that is actually worth focusing on. Now, before everyone starts sharpening their keyboards in the comments, I'm not here to tell you which diet is best. I'm simply sharing something that I've noticed while trying to improve my own health and move away from ultra-processed foods. So, let's have a look. If we start with vegan diets, they're based entirely upon plant foods. Lots of fruits, vegetables, beans, grains, nuts, and seeds, while avoiding animal products. Vegetarians are quite similar, although many will still eat eggs and dairy. Then you've got the carnivore diet. That's almost the complete opposite. Meat, fish, eggs, and sometimes dairy with very little or no plant foods. Paleo is somewhere in the middle. It focuses on foods that people believe our ancestors would have eaten. Stuff like meats, fish, vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds, while avoiding a lot of the modern processed foods. Then there are diets like keto, Mediterranean, and plenty of others. They all have different rules, different foods, and different opinions. This is the interesting thing. They all seem to point in the same direction when it comes to one thing. They all encourage eating less ultra-processed foods. Now, they may all have different reasons. Some say it's because these foods aren't natural. Some say that they're full of unnecessary ingredients. Some simply prefer eating real food. But the end result is remarkably similar. Less processed or ultra-processed foods. More foods that are closer to how nature made it. Honestly, this was a bit of a light bulb moment for me. But instead of worrying about whether I should be vegan or keto or carnivore, I realized maybe the better place to start was, well, simply eating real food. And that's what I've been trying to do on my journey. Now, to be honest, I'm still learning, and I'm certainly not perfect. But replacing more ultra-processed foods with foods that I can actually recognize has made my eating feel, well, much simpler. So, if you're wondering where to start, here are a few things that have helped me. Instead of ready meals, I have more real food. And the things that I do pick up, I read the ingredients list before I buy them. I've started making more things myself, like my bread and my nut milk. And I don't worry about following a particular diet. I just try to have a real food foundation. So maybe that's the lesson. Whether someone prefers salads, steaks, or somewhere in between, most healthy eating approaches seem to agree that cutting back on ultra-processed foods is a really good place to start. So I'd love to know what you think. Are you following a particular way of eating? Or are you just trying to eat more real food like I am? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're on your own health journey, I'd love for you to subscribe and join us here on TRAEHEART, the Health Reset. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.